Hello everybody, it is Christine. I think I'm going to have two videos today because I've decided this month to participate in the Papercrafters, that's what it is, Papercrafters YouTube hop. And the theme this month is Sports September. And I'm also going to be doing Stampin' Like It's Hot. I thought to try to combine them, but I don't think I'm going to because I don't have an idea yet on the stamping one. So I'm going to do the sports one separate because I was actually cleaning some stuff up and I came across this old photo of one of this is my daughter, you guys. Look at this big old smile. And anyway, this was a team that my husband and I coached. He coached it. I kind of was the assistant coach, as it were, from 2007, you guys. And these kiddos, most of them were pretty sweet. There was one or two that were little stinkers, but you know, it is what it is. They're young, so they do the thing. Anyways, the cool part is we were called the Pony Express. So the funny part here is I got this red and black and all that, and with the green but I've got this collection here. It's Echo Park's Little Ladybug. So we're not the ladybugs, but the colors go really good. So I'm going to try to make this work. And you know what? And they're just cute little girls. They're little girls, and you know what? They're cute. So we can use this. This totally can be used here. And I don't know exactly my design per se, but look at these cute pictures, or these cute papers. I love this one. I don't know look at this. There's these little random ladybugs on these flowers. That is so cute. And then the cool part is there's this green and white. So that goes with that green little fake grass carpet thing. There's really pretty like posies on the back of this one. But I think I'll probably end up using this. There's black and little florals there, but for some reason, this little guy here this has my heart, this little paper. And then, of course, there's these bigger ladybugs and a little gingham. I may use the gingham. I don't know. We'll see, though. This is cute, too. So that's what I'm starting with. There's also this red cardstock. So let me see what I got going on. I may use the red cardstock as the base. Or maybe? I don't know. Let me think on that just a second. I'll be right back. You guys, really, really, really quick check-in because I just wanted to point out, I went into my little stash here, my scrap rack stuff. I have not put it away yet, you guys. I'm still working on the organizational videos, but I remembered I had just a little bit of soccer stuff left, so I pulled it out. I'm thinking in my head I may use the soccer ball, the soccer. We'll see. But I thought, I can bring that in and introduce it. It doesn't take away from the ladybugs, I don't think. And in fact, I think it adds a little something. So I pulled that out. I also pulled out black and white cardstock because I will most likely mount my photo on that. So that's where I am. All right, be right back. Okay, you guys, this turns out really cute, but I will tell you it has a lot of pattern. I think I did a pretty decent job combining everything, but it is definitely a busy layout. So I don't know if I could define my style. I wouldn't say this is necessarily my style per se, only because it is really busy. I don't mind pattern paper. I enjoy pattern paper. But this one definitely, maybe because of the colors, red, black, and white are just very, very bold and dramatic. So maybe that's why. But I do think it goes really well with the picture. So I'm not sad about it. I'm just warning you in advance that your eyes may get a little bit like, whoa, that's a lot of pattern. The first thing I decided to do was take the bigger ladybug paper and put a top and bottom on it. Little strips across the top and bottom of the paper there. I initially thought to use that pattern in the middle as well, but I'm going to end up flipping it because the backside is that pretty little pale gingham, and my eyes needed something to rest on, so I will end up flipping that. I decided to make a banner here. I'm going to rest my photo on this banner as like a shelf. So I've trimmed that down. I think it was 9. No, it has to be 10 inches, I think. Basically 10 inches, and then I'm going to cut a little banner out of either side of it. I will end up mounting my photo, and you'll see that in a second. Oh, no, I've already done it. I mounted it on black and white. Sorry, I did that off camera. I mounted it on black and white to kind of keep it separated. It's always a decision, do you move the black on the outside or the white on the outside? And initially, I thought this was going to be on darker paper, so I think I went with the white. Probably either way would have worked, if I'm honest. Although I like I don't know. I could have gone either way. But I did black, then white. So here's where I'm kind of trying to figure out the size here. And I still have the bigger ladybug paper up. But again, I'm going to flip this in just a moment because I'm going to realize if I want to use the other pattern, which I kind of do, I'm going to have to flip it. Because I really, really wanted to use the flowers with the little baby ladybugs on them. And I'm a little sad because I end up covering up most of it. I can see one tiny ladybug on the flower kind of in the middle. So I guess it's okay. Maybe it's like a little Easter egg, but you'll see that in just a minute. I did want to use this black side because I think this is a nice dramatic break as well. So I'm going to do that on the top and the bottom. I'm basically just building like a centered layout. Most of the time, if you guys watch me, you'll see me. I'll do diagonals and things like that. So this is a little bit more symmetrical than I usually do. And in fact, I'm going to take 2 of those little soccer swirly deals and put them on either side. And that really caused me a bit of a angst in a way, because I was like, this is so symmetrical. And my brain does not normally like that. So I'll have to add some things to make it not as symmetrical. But I like it anyways. Okay, so I've got my little paper here. This is the one with the little baby ladybugs. I love this paper, and I'm like I said, I'm kind of sad I had to cover up most of it because of this the layering here. But I do make sure that I pull it down enough to where you can see the one tiny ladybug. Now I will tell you, my little stripes I cut for the top and the bottom, they end up being too wide. So what I'm going to do is kind of I'll put the centerpiece down here. And then I'll put them down and I'll have to trim them because I'm realizing they're going to be too wide. If I go where the paper actually is, the whole photo block is going to be, it's going to be touching, and I don't want that. I want the red cardstock to show. So I've kind of organized that. I will come down here. I'm just going to go and glue them down, toward the top piece of it, and then I'll trim it off with my trimmer in just a minute. Y'all, in the middle of this recording, by the way, this is morning time on Saturday morning, and I had come up here. The kids are out of town. Their pets are not happy, I don't think, in a way, because, we're here and we pet them and all that, but it's not their dog parents or their cat parents, right? So Oreo, of course, he's always a little stinker anyway about half time. He's a 2-year-old cat, and he's a boy, and he just gets into trouble. Well, he came up here, and he started fight with Saturn. Oh, my gosh, it was like total meow, 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 that kind of stuff, and I had to walk away. I don't remember at which point of this layout I'm doing it, but I had to take my little water bottle, my little spray bottle, because I kept taking him and picking him up and moving him, picking him up and moving him, and he kept coming back, and I finally just had to get my little mister. It wasn't like one of those far away squirters. I just kind of misted his face and said went away, and he did go downstairs after that. So here's the 2 pieces I was mentioning. I actually laid the one side down, going down first, and then I thought, no, I don't like that, so I'm going to flip them, and it's going to go up. I think these are neat. They're little soccer swirls, And I kind of like the fact I'm able to introduce this soccer ball pattern into this ladybug stuff because I think it adds a little something. I will come in and add the soccer rub-on underneath. I guess that's basically my title. I use a couple little stickers with some words on it, but this is, I think, going to be my title, which is soccer. Actually, I'll pull a sticker out that says, you'll always hold a spot in my heart. I think that is so stinking cute. And it goes right above soccer. So maybe that's my title. You'll always hold a spot in my heart, soccer. I have to tell you, I never played soccer as a kid. I think my cousin played, and I was always like, well, that's kind of cool. He had a ball. I don't think he was, I don't want to say it like this, but I don't think he was actually very good. I think he just played recreational for just a short time. But it was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But I never saw soccer really, never paid any attention. So it wasn't until my daughter started playing soccer that I really kind of fell in love with the sport. And I went to like every practice, every game, and I just thought it was the coolest game ever. I'm not going to lie. I think it's so neat how and it's a very physical game. If you're starting to watch, if they get a little bit older, man, it is tough stuff. My daughter, luckily she was a good sized girl, right? She was 5'11". Held her own, man. And she had her fair share of yellow cards. I'm not going to lie. Although half the time it's because they ran into her and bounced off. But it was a fun game to watch. So I really enjoyed that. And, we have some fond memories of, these teams and these little girls and stuff. That this was her, recreational time. So it was more fun than anything. It was, bring the orange slices in the snack bag and that kind of stuff, run through the arms. I'll never forget when my daughter switched over to competitive soccer, the very first game we went to. We're sitting on the sidelines and we're kind of thinking at the end of the game, they'll do the little arm tent deal where they run through. And that did not happen, you guys. And my husband and I were like, oh, dang, this is serious. This is serious stuff, man. They didn't do that tent thing. There wasn't no goddamn orange slices in a bag at that competitive level. It was like, okay. So anyway, it was an interesting transition. Okay, so here's a couple of stickers I found. I got the little Hello Friend, which I thought was really cute. The Tiny But Mighty is perfect. I'll tell you, I'm going to actually end up moving that up. I actually don't even do it, though, until after I even take photos because I realized I covered up my baby ladybug. So I'm going to have to move that up just a little bit, just up onto the top of the green there a little more so. I started to put these little ladybugs down that lower right corner, and I decided I did not like that. it didn't look right to me. I'm going, that's not right now. I did add a little ladybug next to the soccer swirl on the right-hand side and one coming out kind of that lower left corner down there. And I like those. I think those are really cute, the little ladybugs. And then I've got down at the bottom, I'm going to add the border sticker. As you know, on a lot of these sticker sheets, those border stickers are not a full 12 by 12. And so you almost always have to split them or do something. So I'm going to end up splitting it because I do find another little sticker that says wild, free, and happy as can be. I wouldn't suggest these kiddos were wild and free per se, but you know, it's a cute little sticker and it's black and it kind of fits on it's a nice contrast to the white paperback. So I'm going to split that over there. I will add the little strawberry with the ladybug on it. Honestly, I just liked it because of the green. I thought it was a nice way to bring that green down there. Not that there's not green in the paper, but it needed a little something to break up that pattern. And then I'm going to end up with a little label to the left of the black sticker. And it said, I'll just put the date on it because I did write that down when I grabbed the photo there. So I think that looks really cute. I introduced that little bit of yellow over there. And I don't know if I show this, but I was sitting here and I was kind of picking up and I saw two little black and white stars, like acrylic stars, and they were just sitting on my desk. So I don't know if I show this, but I'll actually just glue those down on here too. One will go on that little black sticker down there, and then one will go up next to the little, you'll always hold a spot. Again, I apologize if they're not on here. I do add them just because they're sitting here. So that is, oh, there they are. You can kind of see it now. There's little acrylic stars. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you check out the description below. I know this is a hop, so there'll be other, folks playing along with the September sports. And I'm interested to see what everybody does. So thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time. Bye.